now is the time that we should be relying on science. And yet, the Trump administration doesn't seem to share that sentiment. Late this afternoon, the New York Times broke.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. New York Times has confirmed my analysis. This war is information wars, right? Whoever can control the information will win the election, right? So I did say that this battle is going to be fought in the information section, right? This is what the elections is now, okay? Because the main theme of the CNN, okay, is that Trump is only concerned with the election, so he is trying to boost the economy, okay, like I said before, okay. Remember my suspicions about the sudden bombardments of vaccine news, right? Every day, so there's always vaccine, right? So now, okay, people are actually worried, right? In the first place, why is people worried? Why did the market plunge so bad, right? The markets plunge so crazily, okay, is clearly because of the rising number of hospitalizations, right? Okay, 55,509, right? So previously, Florida was hiding data. Okay, Florida hide data. Now Florida give the correct data. Okay, so the numbers keep going up and up and up. Okay, so like I said before, okay, whoever controls this information will win, right? Okay, so this actually is a pretty obvious move by the White House. Okay, this is what we call a political strategy, right? And that is why I always tell you guys, okay, to try not to bet on, shorting the SPY, right? Which is an ETF that mirrors S&P 500. Okay, the reason is because, okay, there's a huge tug of war going on, right? Democrats versus Republicans, right? This is a huge political war that is going on, that is being fought. Okay, we see the news, okay, CNBC News, bombarding us, okay. So these websites this is information warfare, right? CNN support the Democrats, Fox News support the what do you call it? The Republicans, right? So we cannot support any of these. Okay, as a trader, we have to be neutral, right? We have to be neutral, and we have to analyze the moves they do, right? Because if you are biased to one side, let's say you don't like Trump and you hate Trump, so you will keep trying to short the market, right? You hate him so much, you want the market to dump so that he doesn't get re-elected again. That's wrong, okay? That is not the right move. So we have to be neutral. Or you are pro-Trump because you believe in his policies. His policies are quite good, and you don't think that this virus is his fault. Okay, so you have to get rid of all that bias in you. Okay, and you must observe the market as it is. You must be as objective as possible. Okay, see, this is the financial Cuomo talking about this. This is war, political war, and it's won by information. Okay, now this move is well within my calculation. This is what they will do. They will try to control the information, right? And the recent news about the vaccines, okay, is also a kind of potential. It's also a kind of war, right? It's a war, right? So on one side, okay, everybody is doubtful. Okay, Moderna said this. Okay, then why didn't you release your information so much earlier, right? You have completed phase 2, right? Okay, you have completed phase 2 while Pfizer already completed phase 1 and released the results. Why do you release your phase 1 result now? Okay, did you do something to it, right? Did you delete some of the patients, okay, that give unfavorable result, right? No, nobody knows, right? Because they are pressured by the government, to give something good, right? Because this is a politics, right? When you are involved in politics, you are involved in war, right? So the government tells you, Moderna CEO, he tells the Moderna CEO, okay, you have to make the virus, okay, and you must make sure that the result is good, all right? Do whatever you can to make sure the result is good, right? I want to win the re-election again. Then the Moderna CEO will say, hey, what if I do this and I get sued, and you know the thing doesn't work, I get sued and all that, okay? And the government probably tell you, as long as you don't kill people, as long as this doesn't kill people, that's cool. If it doesn't work, who cares, right? So you have to release good result. You cannot release something bad if you support me. You see things like that, it's politics, right? You must release something good. You better not release something bad. If you release something bad, you will not exist as a company. We will make things hard for you. We will ask the SEC to keep checking on you, okay? We will inspect you every damn day. Make sure you are following the rules, okay? Make sure you're not breaking the law. We will dig up all the dirt on you if you don't follow our guideline, okay? So there are many ways for the government to do this, okay? But also the other side of the coin is, the good side of the coin is Pfizer, okay? I believe in Pfizer more. I don't know why, but I believe in Pfizer more, okay? Why? Because Pfizer released their phase 1 results before they do phase 2, right? It is logical for a company to release a good result as soon as possible. You don't want to delay to phase 2 and then you release it, okay? You want to release phase 1 ASAP. You don't want to delay it, okay? You don't need to delay all that shit, right? I want to pump up my stock market price. I want to keep pumping it up, right? I want to make sure that my news is good, right? As soon as possible, right? Okay, so I believe in Pfizer's result more than Moderna. I don't trust this company, okay? I don't trust it, okay? There was some result that they were not doing, they were not doing due diligence, okay? So the CDC is kind of pissed off at them, right? You are not doing enough tests to make sure that this virus is, so and so, right? There's a report on that, right? So these companies, sometimes they are trapped in the middle of a political war. If they do something wrong, you can be sure that there will be some investigations going on later, okay? On the other hand, this Moderna is kind of like, he's in the middle. He's actually in a precarious situation, right? So what if they lie and they make up results and Democrats win, right? So the Democrats will call them, hey, you were supporting the Republican rhetoric, right? Okay, so we will inspect you, we will catch you, we will make sure you go to jail. Okay, you are supporting our enemy, right? So this is a politics, guys. Okay, so please, uh, don't be too naive. Okay, don't be too naive. Okay, don't be too naive. Okay, you must be able to see uh, beyond the political bias. Any political bias that you have, you must throw it all away. Okay, so what do I think of this move? Do I think this is ethical? Is it good? Okay, now there is no such thing as ethics, right, in war. Okay, there is no ethics, right? In politics, you can kill your own parents, right? Like the old emperors of China. Sometimes they depose their parent, to become emperor. Things like that. This is politics. Power corrupts, right? Because when you are in power, you are immune to the law. Okay, you are immune to the law. So yes, information war. Okay, I am not saying that I am not saying the Washington will alter the data. Okay, I am saying that if I were Washington, I will definitely alter the data. Okay, you guys know what I mean, right? I am not a political analyst, I am not a political expert, I am not a medical expert, right? But this video is for entertainment. Okay, for entertainment. And I know politics is very contentious, right? One side supporting one another. Is very divisive, right? It divides people, and it's scary, right? It makes friends, they fight each other, So I rather not talk about politics that much. Okay, although I do not want to. But the markets, right? Like I said, I keep saying that the election is coming. There will be much more motivations for the government to pump up the market, right? Look at the market, right? It's so high right now. It's crazy, right? They keep pumping it up. When it drops, they keep pumping it up. Okay, I am pretty certain that the government or people, businesses that support the government, right, they are involved in this. Okay, pumping. Okay, regardless of all the crap that's going on, right? Even Democrats might do this. I'm not saying that Republicans only do it, but Democrats can do it. So I'm saying that in the grab for power, anything is available. Every method is available. Every dirty technique is available, as long as you aren't caught, right? Remember that, as long as you aren't caught, right? Okay, so all I'm saying is, okay, it is information wars, right? So if you control the data, you will win. Okay, so if I was the White House, okay, I will taper this down, and I'll tell them, hey, we succeeded, right? This is just a temporary rise. When you start controlling that, okay, data, you win the elections for sure. Okay, that will be all for today. I do not really like to talk about this subject that much, but I want to relate the connection between politics and the market. Okay, so they are very, 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 very much linked to each other. Politics, the market, those two are very linked to each other. A country that has good politics will have a stable government, will have a stable policy, and the people will be in accordance with the policy, the government, right? Now, a country that's divided like the USA, okay, they will not be able to defeat this virus, okay, because one side is, you know, because they make it a political subject, okay. That'll be all, I think. And just guys, just be careful, okay, be very careful about the data that you receive, right? It's gonna be fake, right? The data that you receive, okay, is possible, very much possible that it's corrupted, right? Even the job numbers, even the GDP numbers, it's all about the elections, okay. If anybody else tells you otherwise, then that's bullshit, okay. That'll be all. Thank you for today.